everyone, welcome to Boicast. Welcome to an extra bonus episode this week. We've got a guest, but with me as always is your main man, Blairlex.
Hello.
I'm Scottscy, and today we're joined by the one and only ShottyFroggy, also known as Shots with Kermit. Give it up for the boy. That was such a delayed reaction.
I didn't want to interrupt, but way.
No, I was saying give it up so you could be like, hey, it's me. Oh, it's me. Hello.
Hey,
but you were just like,
that alcoholic. Yeah.
the alcoholic amphibian himself. He's here.
I'm here. Hello.
Yeah, it's a
Welcome
good...
to the codcast.
Welcome to the
Where we
codcast.
only talk about
codcast?
fish.
Oh, okay. I'm
The
down for that.
codcast,
The
dude.
codcast. Well,
Codcast?
today, what is on the agenda? But I'm going to be asking our boy ShottyFroggy, what are we doing today? What are we talking about?
Well, we're talking about Smash Bros. That's what
Super
it's called.
Smash Bros.
We're
Ultimate.
going to be talking about Smash Bros?
Is
Is that what you guys are talking about?
Let me whip up the Word document. What have I got to say? Where's the
We gave you a
script?
script.
Dude, where's the script? Oh, fuck.
No offensive words. None of this. Stick to the script.
I've been given 8 words I'm allowed to say, and those are the words that I'm allowed to say.
You've just used them all.
I've used them all.
Yeah, okay, all right. Now back to the real shit. Hi, Scottscy. How you doing, dude?
Hello.
All right, okay.
How's it going?
Welcome to the
I'm
podcast.
so glad Alex is gone now. The real Alex stayed, but we got rid of that
It's
bell end. We're good.
it's about damn time, am I right, dude?
So anyway,
So
boys.
Alex. Oh, fuck.
Oh, God.
Whoa.
Go. Whoa.
Oh, shit.
Right, go on.
So, Alex, my dude, I've been hearing that you've been playing a lot of Smash Bros. Ultimate, dude.
Yeah, not a stupid amount of it, to be honest. I have not put the game down since it came out, to be perfectly honest. I'm not sure about you guys, but
Smash!
it is. It's you know the old YouTube Smash or Pass. For
Yeah.
me, it's been Smash constantly.
100% Smash.
100% Smash, no matter what it
Any-
is, who it is, humans, trees, animals. It's Smash.
If they play Smash, he smashes them.
Oh hell
There you
yeah.
go.
Well, it's like any
Oh,
time.
is that why you're playing Wii Fit Trainer all the time? Like, holy shit.
It's because he's ripped. We'll get on
all
to
about
mains
that
soon.
fucking-
We'll
He's
get
a
on to
fit
mains.
boy.
We got
It's all
it.
about that
we gotta
downward
lead,
dog, dude.
No, we got to lead up to the mains, boys. We got to
Oh, yeah.
set the scene first.
We got to do the start
Alright.
before we do the main
So-
the main course, dude.
The main message I get from ShottyFroggy on a regular basis is just the word Smash. All caps with about 7 A's and a question mark.
Yeah, dude.
All and oh my god, we've played so much fucking Smash, and it's normally hard to get Blair on games because he's busy with his voice acting, busy with stuff. But when Smash was out, he was on every night.
Dude, every single night. That game just kind of took over my life. I've never wanted to play like a game so much in my life. I don't know why. It has like all my mains. It has my Fursona Isabel. It has like the ideal body type, Mr. Game & Watch, and it has like I don't know, dude. I've always wanted long hair, so Simon Belmont's up there as well. You know what I mean?
Like it or not, but this is the ideal man. It's just a game and like,
Physical form, just fucking it starts off with Wii Fit training, just Mr. Game and Watch, just number 9s him out the
number
edge.
9's in my game.
Like, boy, this is the perfect athlete.
But
Mr. Game & Watch.
how insane has Nintendo been recently? They just keep
They've been doing a
giving,
great job.
and they don't stop. Like, obviously, we had at the beginning, we had your Zelda, which was a fucking masterpiece. We had Mario Kart, the Deluxe, and we had Super Mario Odyssey, which was another masterpiece. And then within the same, within just a few weeks, we got Pokemon Let's Go, and now Smash Ultimate.
There's one question I want to find out is there's actually 2 questions. First of all, how much cocaine has Reggie been sniffing? And secondly, where the hell can I get some?
Mate, you weren't ready for Reggie. That's all it was.
Oh,
you
my
Reggie?
now Reggie. Like the amount of grind he must have put in to try and get people to release it all within this year.
I don't know how they did it, because apparently I've heard that with a lot of their games, they've brought on new staff. Because like the original games, like Zelda and stuff like that, had the original staff, so they stuck to a very Zelda formula and stuff. And then apparently because it was a whole new engine and a whole new physics-based game for Zelda, they had to bring on all new staff, and that transformed the game into a sort of Zelda open world hybrid. And I feel like Nintendo have started to accept they need to bring on new people to bring new ideas because stuff was getting old with their old stuff. They kept it very to the same format, whereas now things are just
Super Mario Wii U.
things are changing.
Well, you
And I
see, the
love
biggest
it.
problem with like original Nintendo beforehand is that they haven't really changed like as much as their equipment wise. Wait, no, so they've changed their like equipment wise. You know, like before they had the Wii U, was it? I think I never bought in, but the Wii U was like it wasn't really a console, if you get what I mean. It wasn't really like on par with the PlayStation 4 and like the Xbox One when it
No.
came out. So they tried to do the thing with the like, you know, the original Wii, right? Where they're just like, we don't have to play the game because people will just buy our stuff. And then they
Yeah.
didn't, and then they were just like, oh fuck, we have to play the game. Oh
Well, it
shit.
was, with the Wii U, it was more on par with the end of Xbox 360 and PS3, sorry, where the graphics had got to a point where they were stunning on the consoles, but they weren't quote unquote next gen like the PS4. Like there was that obvious leap between them, whereas the Wii U fits snug at the end of the PS3 and Xbox 360's lifestyle. Because if you look at like GTA 5 on the Xbox 360 and PS3, it was gorgeous, and how they pulled that off on that console, on those consoles, is how like I felt about the Wii U. The Wii U was gorgeous, but it wasn't there yet.
Yeah, it
Like
needed that extra
graphically,
push.
graphically it was amazing, but like compared to the Wii, but it was still on par with the 360. So it was still like you're not next gen, and then that's where the Switch steps in. But the Switch again isn't quote unquote next gen because it's a handheld, so the graphics aren't unbelievable. They're really good in comparison to every other Nintendo console, but they're not on par with PC or PS4. But they don't want to be. They want to just make fucking boss games, which they've done. I've found it hard for the past year to grind a game on PC. There's not been many, other than like VR, because that's a whole thing of its own. I haven't found any games I can just think about every day and be like, oh, I want to play it. But the Switch has brought us shit that just makes me do that again. Like fucking Smash Bros. Every time we were coming on, it was like, Smash Bros, let's go, Smash Bros. And then like with Pokemon, I 100% of the decks and completed the game within like 2 days because I just couldn't put it down.
But is that really because why? Like it's a portable console, right? Like there's, I don't know why, but like when you're on the PC, at least this is my opinion. Like it feels like a bit of an effort to sit down and do it. You know, like it's kind of like you have to turn the PC on, you have to turn everything on, you have to log into all your accounts and stuff. But with the Switch, you just kind of
Pick up and go.
turn it on, right?
Pick up and go.
You press the button on top, tap the A button 3 times, and you're off you go. Whereas
Yeah.
if you're using a PC, you've got to turn it on, you've got to wait for it to boot up, put your password in, wait for everything to load up, and by the time you've like, especially in my case, my absolute bin can of a computer, I have to wait like 10 minutes, and by the time I've sat around waiting for 10 minutes, I don't want to play games anymore. Like, I was in the mood, and now like I've had to wait around, and I'm like, oh, I can't really be arsed now.
I used to be like that until I got an SSD, and that changed my life forever.
I have an SSD. That's the issue.
Yeah, but you only have an SSD, don't you?
Yeah.
That's why it's still going to slow it down a bit. But
yeah,
like with me, I find it hard to play through a story game on PC with a mouse and keyboard. I find it incredibly hard because it's
depends
just
on what
not
type of game it
comfortable.
is for me.
Like,
I
say
don't
if I was
know.
playing BioShock, it's a shooter. Surely I'd prefer it on mouse and keyboard because I can aim. I would much rather play BioShock with a controller.
There's
Because
just
that
certain
way
games that
I
like
can
that.
lounge back, put my feet up, and just enjoy it. Whereas, like, obviously, if I want to play something a bit more competitive, a bit more, like, where I focus, I'd more happily sit up and use a mouse and keyboard. But with story games, I'd much rather use a controller, and that's where the fucking Switch comes in. Because story
Right,
games...
isn't that like isn't that more like I do understand where you come with that, like because it's just like where like I've established myself like when I'm online and playing on the PC and things like that.
Yeah.
I can't really play single player games on my own, right? I have to stream them, or I have to have somebody there, or I have to like do it then and there. You know, it has to be short.
Yeah.
But then again, with the Switch, like it's just like we were saying earlier, just pick up and play.
You can play it anywhere, so it's you don't really have that thought of like, ooh, I'm on Discord. Oh, my friends are online. I could go play games with them. Oh, I've got like I could stream. I'm on my computer and all that. With your Switch, it's just about the games.
Yeah.
So you just jump in and you play them.
And I think the fact that it can go to that TV mode as well is just even more appealing.
I love how we're talking about the Switch like it's just come out.
I know, but it's just a beautiful console, and I think
that's what I mean. Like Smash Bros and Pokemon has
reignited the Switch conversation.
It's reignited my love for it because it's just such a brilliant console.
It's
to
such
be
a
honest,
good idea.
beforehand though, like I don't know. For me, I don't know. Before Smash and like Pokemon came out, the Switch wasn't really a console that I would buy.
Yeah,
you know, it was just kind of there. I was like, $300 just to play, you know, even though I've looked back and watched people play Zelda, like, and I thought like, oh, that would be kind of my game. I'd really enjoy that. But it just wasn't enough for me to pick up the console.
But that's what it was at release.
Yeah,
it was a Zelda box. That's all it was.
I'll buy this to play Nintendo games and Nintendo games only, and that's literally all it was. And
because it was
that's
like
what the Wii U was, though, wasn't it? It was just
no, the Wii U was a Smash box.
That's
all it became.
Yeah, at the end of its life cycle, it became a Smash box.
Smash and Wind Waker HD. That's all the Wii U will ever be known for. Because they had Mario Kart 8, which they then ported over an updated version to the Switch and left the Wii U one to rot in the dirt. Yeah, it's the same one.
Oh,
but with
like that's a smart move, but at the same time, like oof,
with way more updates and like more like characters, and I'm like, why? So you're just leaving the Wii U now? It's like the Wii U is 100% dead now that Smash Ultimate is out.
Oh yeah,
it is 100. Well, actually, no. Once Wind Waker HD gets ported, Nintendo, are you listening? Like, are you Wind Waker HD, please? Anyway, once
that hearing this, please, we need
the
it.
Wii U's dead. Reggie, I'm looking at you, man. But like, the Wii U is gonna be dead. Like, no one's gonna remember it. No,
I kind of like no. To be honest, like I'm more okay with that. Like,
I'm fine with it.
I never gained the console, to be perfectly honest. It was just it was a Wii U with a toaster attached, in my opinion.
Well,
yeah, that's the
Wii U with a
thing.
toaster on it. Yeah. Basically.
It shows that like a company as big as Nintendo can fuck up and then come back and do something good.
It's done it already with a Virtual Boy. Come on now, it can do it again.
Yeah, well, it ties back to what I said before. They've stepped out of that bubble of formula, because that's what the Wii U was. It was still on the edge of that bubble because they were like trying to sell a Wii as a whole new console, just now that it's got a tablet attached to it. Whereas I feel like they stood away from that, stepped back and went, right, hang on. Let's bring this into 2018 a bit here. They still don't have a proper friends list or voice chat on the Switch.
Yeah, that's rough. I don't know how they can get away with that.
They're still in 2008 with that, but they're getting there slowly. Like, why don't you fucking use the app and plug in a headset into your phone and into the console? It's like, why?
Yeah.
Every other console has party chat. Why doesn't the Switch?
I guess
looking like a cyborg with the amount of cables you've got coming out.
Yeah, exactly. It's so dumb.
It's only got a 4-hour battery life when you take it into handheld mode. You've got to keep it charged. So you've got a cable coming out from the bottom. You've got a cable coming out from the top. You've got a cable going into your phone. Like, it's supposed to be a handheld console, and you've got more cables than a bloody PlayStation.
I guess why they make it so hard, right? Because Nintendo, like, no matter how it is, they want it to be a kid's console, right? They want it to be a kid's console more than anything, right? And how do you get kids to be quote unquote like protected, like on like their service, right? You just make it as hard as you possibly can to talk on their service, right?
That's what I hate though, because they flaunted on the Switch's release all of these parental controls, like, they can only play the game for this long, or like you can do all of this. Why not have it on this account? They cannot use voice chat. On this account, they can't use this.
That's a smart way to use it. That's
and
a
then
smart
just
way to
have
think
like
about it.
Don't forget
adult
we're dealing
accounts.
with Nintendo here. They do incredible things at one point, and then they will just
Yeah, they have the little
questionably
bursts, don't they?
idiotic stuff.
They have their little bursts of just, oh, here's some really cool shit, and then we're like, oh, we're gonna do fuck all for the next 6 months. Oh, here's some cool shit, and it's like, Nintendo,
Yeah, but to be
please.
fair, I would take I take that over just mediocrity all the time. I'd much prefer them to have that point where they just biff up and then have that amazing Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Yeah,
which is what we're here to talk about, boys.
It's a moment to remember. Like, whereas
see,
if they
that's
did
the-
just release
yeah.
regular, pretty subpar content,
Call of
everyone would sort
Duty,
of push
Black
them
Ops
away.
17, you know.
Well, yeah, it's
Fortnite
actually-
dances.
It's actually a good
Fortnite
point there.
dance
Like
generator.
when you hear a game is getting released like on Nintendo, right? An actual Nintendo game, and you think of a game that's being released like on Steam or like Origin or things like that, you know a Nintendo game has been like in the work for the past like at max 2 years, right?
Yeah.
That you can obviously Steam is a bigger platform than the Nintendo console and things like that, but you just you know that something's going to come out every day on Steam, and you're not going to be as excited.
You're not going to
for
care.
it. But
Yeah.
with Nintendo, they come out with things like, and it's just okay, all right, okay, I can see this. It might not be your cup of tea at the time, but it's a Nintendo game, and it gets you excited.
It's like the difference of watching E3 and seeing Call of Duty, modern
Assassin's
fighting
Creed.
dogs 7, and you're like, okay, and then you like it goes over to Nintendo, and they're like, new
Is it
Mario.
Bowser Smash.
Yeah, or it's like, hey, we're gonna release a new Mario in 2 years. And you're like, 2 years? What? Oh my god! It's like that Call of Duty would be coming out maybe like the month after they announce it or some shit, and people would still be more hyped for the Mario that comes out like 2 or 3 years later. Like,
Oh,
it just
yeah.
shows that Nintendo has this sort of place in gaming where it just sits and looks down at everyone else. Like,
Yeah.
we may not,
They've
we
been-
may,
they've
we
been
may
in the
not
industry
release
for
every year, but we still fucking destroy. It's like they will polish, and you see it. It's great.
Yeah, but they've been in the industry for years. They've been in there longer than all the other competitors like Microsoft and Sony.
Yeah,
They've been there. They've fought off people before like Sega, and they're just Sega's a little bitch now, and literally they've done it before. They know that they don't need to prove themselves. Is my thought of just they've done the console war. They won.
They're
it,
the old
and
man.
now they're here to just make games, and they'll provide a console because they know if they give the console as well the game. First of all, they're gonna make a stupid amount of money. Secondly, people, it's gonna be a good quality because they have control over the hardware that they're putting it on as well.
Well, yeah, that's the thing in it. It's like Nintendo games are developed by Nintendo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You don't get Xbox games developed by Xbox, or
No.
because they're games that are licensed under Xbox. Like Xbox Studios are a studio subsidiary. I cannot pronounce that
Yeah,
word.
it's like,
but it's like a studio under Xbox, like Playground Games, the people who do Forza. Like they're an Xbox studio, but they're not Xbox.
Well, you
they
see,
are
yeah,
their
that's
own
the-
studio.
That's the thing, I guess, when it comes to like big companies like that, right? You don't really see the games for the Xbox size being like, you don't think of, oh, it's a game made by Xbox, right? But like with Nintendo, you see like, oh, it's a game made by Nintendo, but at the same time, you wonder like, is that like okay, right? Because there are definitely studios inside Nintendo.
Oh yeah,
They
'cause-
just don't really like they just don't really have names or anything like that, or at least like a majority of them do. But
We've got
you don't
HAL
think of
Laboratory and
the-
all that.
they've got like Game Freak. For
Yeah,
publishing
Right,
Freak,
but-
stuff.
Game Freak, HAL Laboratory, and they do the
But-
Kirby games, but they're all Nintendo employees,
mhm.
and it's just
They're
like
all-
different subsections of it.
They're all Nintendo, like solid Nintendo. Like but that's the thing, like the reason that's a good thing is because they know the hardware inside and out. With like, Super Mario Odyssey.
Yeah.
That was being made before the Switch was even like made.
Really?
They were making Odyssey before they'd even started making the Switch. And the developers of the Switch, the people who were building it and adding all the features and stuff, went to the Super Mario Odyssey developers and went, right, what hardware do you want on the Switch for your game? And that's why in Mario Odyssey, it utilizes like all the motion controls, and like to do like an extra jump, you have to shake the controller, and then you do all this, and then like to throw the hat, you've got to flick it left, and to do this, and that's why the Switch was basically built for Mario Odyssey, which is
And
insane.
I have no problem with that, to be honest.
I love that.
No, I'm happy with that. It gives more of a personal touch to the developers to feel like they're actually a part of like the life cycle of the console.
Yeah.
Like I wonder how it feels. Like I know a few game developers with like in the indie scene, but they're mainly just saying like we get the we buy the right to publish on like Xbox and like PS3, right?
Wait, so they pay to put their game on there.
Sometimes, yeah, depends.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Depends. Like if there's
You gotta buy a license. Yeah.
Yeah. There's also ways where they take like you can either do a revenue share thing on their things as well. Like Steam does
Steam's
a revenue share where it's
awful
just
for it.
like
Steam's the worst.
It's great.
It's
in
the
terms
worst,
of the
but the
company.
marketplace is too big on Steam not to have it
Well,
on
that's
Steam.
what I mean. They can be the worst because where else are people going to put games? That's why
You're not going to put it on
companies.
Origin, are you? Come on now.
Well, that's why
Definitely
companies
not.
have started to make their own launches, and that's why like Call of Duty's on the Battle.net launch here, and
That confused me.
Fortnite.
The Activision and Blizzard. That was.
well, that was
one
just a
that
partnership for the port.
That was not
They
what I
did
was expecting. To be honest, the two companies I least expected to come
because
together.
Activision are shit at making PC games.
Well,
so they were
Activision
like,
owns
Blizzard,
Blizzard,
help,
right?
please.
Activision owns Blizzard.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Something
Like that's definitely.
That might
think
be
what
why.
happened.
It might have been a whole. But the reason they said was because they needed someone to port the game, and they reached out to Blizzard because they're like partnership companies.
Oh
Blizzard Blizzard know PC games, and Activision don't know shit. So they're like, Blizzard, help, please.
Activision really know anything. Let's be honest. Like,
No, they used to
They're-
make good Tony Hawk games and then stopped.
They're good. They're good at making
Oh,
money.
And they made a good guitar
Like,
hero
yeah,
and
DLC
then
is
stopped.
they're
what they're
definitely
good at.
good at.
They're good at microtransactions and rinsing 12-year-olds for custom weapon skins.
But like,
Well,
I
I
don't
was
know
just-
if
what was I
if
saying?
they're as bad. They're a bit rough, but they're not like the worst.
But
Well, it's
speaking
like-
of DLC,
Go on.
what we think about Joker, Persona 5?
I'm
Oh, you brought it back to
Smash
Smash. I was trying to
so
find a way to
fucking-
bring it back to Smash. You're a hero.
22 minutes in, we're back at Smash, lads.
Smash.
Well, we
the
talked
Smash
about
episode.
Nintendo. It was all relevant. Well, fine. Anyway, I don't know shit about Persona. That's the thing.
Well, let
still
me tell you,
really
one task
excited.
dude loves fucking Persona, my dude.
Captain Weeaboo, please.
Oh, dude,
I'd
I'm
love
so
to play
fucking
Persona.
excited. Captain Weeaboo, that is my name. You should refer me to that through the entire podcast.
I'm Captain Woke.
Captain Wook,
And the Alcoholic Amphibian.
the Alcoholic Amphibian with the ShottyFroggy. Dude, Persona 5 main character Joker it's such a good idea.
He looks cool. From
Like-
what I've seen, he looks like a badass.
He's
Persona,
super
yeah.
duper cool. Like, and I already know what his like ultimate move is gonna be because
Maybe
his
something to do with his persona, innit?
I think it's gonna be the all out attack with the rest of things. So like once you stun like all the enemies on a playing field, you can get your entire team to just jump in and do an all out attack, and it's really stylistic and really nice. But for Joker's just got the move set that actually just kind of works. I hope they incorporate personas into his kit. But he could have like no personas in his kit at all because he's just a big tough weird
reckon
boy
they
who beats
will.
people down.
I reckon they will.
If the
I
game's
hope
called
so.
Persona,
I
they're
think
going to
the-
put some personas in it.
Well,
Yeah.
I think the reason he's DLC is because they wanted more time to develop him.
Yeah.
I think that's why there's DLC. Like, I knew there would have been, but I think the main reason they've like said, look, we've got DLC and released the Fighters Pass is so that people will buy it, and which will fund the development of these characters that they wanted more time to develop. And I burped mid-sentence then, and it was...
Like
Pardon me.
Banjo-Kazooie. We want Banjo-Kazooie for
Oh.
Smash
Yeah,
Bros.
who
Just
Banjo
give me him.
Banjo-Kazooie would be a good idea. For
Banjo
Give
would
me
be
them.
nice.
I also
want-
want Minecraft Steve, but that's
want
a different
Rayman.
reason.
Minecraft Steve.
That's for different
Dude, I'd like to
reasons.
imagine
Ooh.
that like one of his moves is that like his ultimate move is just he puts you in a block prison and you fucking suffocate.
His final smash is he puts you in like a dirt hut. That's
He
it.
just he just digs straight down under you.
No, you know what he does?
Oh
He
my
builds an
god.
obsidian portal around you. Then you get teleported to the Nether and you just get like blasted by gas.
No. He Sparta kicks you into the end portal when you get eaten by the Ender Dragon.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That'd be pretty cool. I actually, speaking
I
of,
could
of
see him
weird
being in it.
characters, that's what I was saying. Dude, thinking of weird characters, dude, who do you think else would be in Smash?
Rayman.
Rayman? Oh,
Rayman
okay,
would be
yeah.
cool.
I can
I
see
mean,
that.
the
Rayman would fit very well.
Nintendo have been jerking each other off with Rabbids as well. So,
Exactly.
You know, like,
Oh,
And Rayman is a spirit as well in the game.
but
Rayman himself.
I don't know if does Spirit discount them being DLC.
No, everyone's a spirit. Every character in the roster is a spirit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that, like, if I wondering,
I went
like, if
through.
they're a
I went
spirit,
through a
do they-
list, and everyone. So every Mario, Luigi, blah blah blah. Everyone is a spirit as well. So it doesn't discount them. The only thing that does is if they're a trophy.
you heard it here first, folks. The Labrador spirit in the game is gonna be a character in
I wanna
Smash.
be-
You
I wanna
heard
be
it here, folks.
I want to be a stylus because that's what you play as in fucking Nintendogs. Oh my god! Imagine.
Nintendo style is just walking around just like Clippy, but like,
Yeah.
oh, there we
Easy.
go. That would be the one. Because we had Piranha Plant and everyone kind of just went mad. Imagine Clippy.
Oh my god, Clippy. Oh, fucking-
Clippy would like. What would Clippy's ultimate Smash be?
Just, do you need help? And then just crashes.
No, it's just like a giant mouse pointer comes and just clicks you off the screen.
Just picture, you know how like Mr. Game Watch has the octopus arms that pick you
Yeah.
up and take your screen? It's literally just a mouse pointer.
A big mouse pointer that turns
picks
into
you
a
up.
hand when it hits you.
Oh,
That'd be fucking
You
sick.
got to press it.
That
You
would
got
actually
to
be
tap the
pretty
screen.
Nintendo, listen up.
See, we hire us, man. We'll do your DLC.
yeah,
characters.
we're the idea boys. Get us on. If you don't think our ideas are good, come on the podcast. Find yourself.
Exactly. Come on, Reggie, fight me. Go on. I'm already fighting Jose. I'll fight you, Reggie. Come on.
He'd fight anyone. But,
he loves a bit of fights.
Another character I'd really like to see is Goku, but he's not a video game character, so I don't know if that would work.
I personally
don't think he
don't
would.
want Goku in the game purely for the fact that as soon as you add one character,
Anime
kind of
character, I guess.
outside, you get one anime character. Like controversial here, one overrated anime character. You're gonna
Oof,
get all
wow.
of them.
You heard it here
Okay.
first, Goku. Come on here and
I
defend
doubt
yourself.
it. I mean,
But you'll ask people. People ask, "Oh, can we get One Punch Man then as an Echo Fighter?"
No, but-
like Little Mac.
Goku
And then-
has good game. Like Dragon Ball has good games. That's the
Yeah.
only reason I'm saying it.
Yeah,
If they were gonna do that, they would have to have characters that already have their own games. Like
Well, like One
specifically
Piece,
recently, why I think
all that
Goku
stuff.
could potentially be a person coming in is because they had that Dragon Ball fighting game, like super
Which
recently.
they ported specifically for Switch. Like they had a whole separate porting system to get it on Switch. That's what I mean. They know Goku exists. I'd like Goku, but you never know. I'd like it, but
I don't know, like
low chance.
you see the thing is that with like certain characters being added to Smash, right? There's the feeling of like we have a lot of characters with very similar skill sets.
Yeah.
You know, like people who either punch people or people who use a sword or things like that. That's why I'm really
Oh.
looking forward to Piranha Plant and Persona 5 Boy because they can go really creative with that.
Well, like that's one of the reasons I feel like Goku wouldn't come in because we got Ryu.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because Ryu is basically Goku in
It's like-
like a lesser form because he can't fucking hit them with the mega, I can't remember what it's called, the mega Kamehameha wave or
Kamehameha?
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah,
I can't remember. I don't know if it's got a specific name, like the huge one he does, but that would be such a cool super. Like he gets the Smash Ball, he fucking flies up into space and then hits the map with a Kamehameha wave, like, and you see like the Earth just crack or something. That'd be so sick. Because that's what they do in Fighters. Fighters has like really fucking good art when you hit your final, like your special.
Oh, that's
So
the Blaze Blue Boys, dude. They make all of those games, and their fucking animations are so good.
What was the guys who did Guilty Gear on it?
Yeah.
Pretty.
Dude, that like literally all anime fighting games are made by the same people.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. What were we saying? ShottyFroggy or
Yeah,
Alex? I
you
don't know
know
what to
the-
call you. You're both called Alex. It's
Just call me. Just call us Alex.
I'll call you
and-
Frog.
Froggo.
Blair and Frog.
Blair and Frog. Okay. My thought process would be, you know, the Kermit the Frog gif that I have of the Super Saiyan,
Mm.
which
Yeah.
whoever's editing the video is going to put up now.
I'm not.
Oh dear.
No, I'm not.
Uh,
You can
I've
Google
just-
it. Sorry.
yeah,
Love
no,
you,
just
viewer.
type in Super Saiyan. Join the Shots with Kermit Discord, and I'll put it in there. Okay.
You cheeky bitch. Go on.
I've got a plug, man. Okay, I'm not a
You do it at the end.
Now I'm plugging
Like everyone else.
I'm plugging for everyone else. I'm the first one. I can
Me and Blair are people.
I can send whatever trend I want to do, boy.
Hey man, you don't know how many people we've had on the podcast. He doesn't know.
He doesn't. This could be like the 17th.
This could be like the 30th person right now. Dude, fucking PewDiePie's coming on next week.
Yeah, but as I was saying, just that GIF should be his final smash if it was going to be Goku, because it just is insane and overpowered. But that is kind of what Goku is. As the anime virgin I am, that's my understanding of
Anime virgin.
But another memey DLC character, if we're going to go into the anime manga, I want to see the Deja Vu car.
The Toyota 86.
Yeah, I
just drifting around.
I just want to see that just in the game.
The supers just can't say drift on. He just starts skidding across the entire platform.
Yeah, dude.
And it just starts blasting Euro beat.
that is, you know how like the Donkey Kong used to have the bongos.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Instead, now it's just the car in the middle, just rocking on hydraulics, doing Eurobeat coming out of it.
That'd be fucking great.
I can, like I said, Nintendo, hire me. I will create characters. If I can make a car work, I'm sure I can get some characters. I can get Waluigi a custom moveset. Okay.
You just come in the next day and it's like they're just like, hey Froggy, so you've been at it all night making a character. Why is Waluigi a frog?
You know the frog from Super Mario Odyssey?
Yeah.
I will put that in.
Oh my god, that'd be a great assist trophy. Like you pick it up, like an item, you pick it up and you can just yeet.
Or be I'll put okay. My favorite DLC character. I'm gonna have to put it out here. Kermit the Frog as DLC. Put it in. If I don't have it, he will be my main. I will get rid of Wii Fit Trainer, and Kermit the Frog will be my main.
What'd be his upbeat and his super though?
Getting his guitar that he sings, his banjo that he sings on the logs, and you know how Princess Peach pulls Miss Piggy out.
You just fucking spoiled your own joke.
I've just absolutely ruined that. You know how Princess Peach brings out Toad? Yeah. Kermit's just gonna like Miss Piggy's just gonna appear and just like wag a finger, telling him like, nah.
No.
You know what his super could be?
Yeah,
what could it be, man?
Kermit the Frog, like the puppet itself comes off and it's just Master Hand and that just starts slamming down.
Oh my goodness!
What have I done?
We've done it. Nintendo, add this, okay?
My favorite character to be implemented to Smash. I don't know why, but I think about this like on the daily. You know the this is a Sega character, isn't it? But you know the Into the Dreams guy.
Knights.
Into the Nights isn't Into the Nights.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
so
it's Knights, the character you're on about.
Oh, okay,
The purple one.
Yeah, that one.
Knights.
I just imagine him being in Smash, just like floating around the place. All of his all of his moves are just like him, like just kind of.
It's a female, Blair.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh. But I just
can tell you're not too familiar with it.
Yeah. I played it when I was a young boy.
I've never played it.
Everybody was a boy to me when I was a young boy.
The closest I've played to Knights was the pinball level in Sonic Adventure. The first one. There's a Knights themed pinball area and you just fly around and you see her stood in the middle of this arena and then you fly around and then that's it. That's all I've seen of Knights. But
I have played the games and they're very
look
good.
Really good.
They're really it will never happen, but then again, I said that about Spyro coming back. But we saw what happened with the Reunited trilogy, which is an incredible game, by the way. If you haven't played it, you just need to.
It's only on PS4 and I don't have one.
It's on PS4 and Xbox.
Is it on Xbox as well?
Yeah, it's on PS4.
Why is it not on PC? Is it coming at a later date?
It'll probably come on a later date.
I thought it was doing the same as Crash, where it was on PS4 exclusive for a few months and then released on everything else.
Yeah,
because I think Spyro is only PS4 for now, and it's releasing on everything else.
It's on Xbox.
Is it definitely? Oh wow.
Yeah.
Weird.
Okay.
Oh well. But
Knights.
Do you guys think
remastered?
That,
definitely.
well, I was gonna say, do you think that every Smash character is gonna be DLC, like, aren't gonna be Nintendo.
I want it to be. I want it to be all
I'd like
third-party
that.
reps,
Yeah.
like big gaming franchises. Not like Call
Big
of
the
Duty.
Cat.
Not Big the Cat, please.
Big the
Pikmin.
Cat for Smash.
Big the Cat for. I mean, we've already got a purple Incineroar, but I mean, I want Big
That's
the Cat.
not Big the Cat, though,
I
is
want
it?
That's not
Big
big.
the Cat.
I want him to have fishing rod like Isabelle, with Froggy at the end that bites you. Imagine. Froggy just bites you and just fucking inhales you and turns into chaos. That'd be fucking sick.
Now that is another great character, Scott.
Reggie,
Nintendo-
listen up.
Guys,
Reggie,
Open
guys,
those ear holes.
Sakurai, come on now. Actually, no. To be fair, I'll tell you what has surprised me because I don't know if you guys know this, but all the previous Smash games have been the DLC characters and the extra characters have been decided by Sakurai.
Right.
But this time, Sakurai is not doing the decisions. It is
Really?
upper management of Nintendo. So
That
it
might
is
be
Reggie
why
and all
Persona's
that.
in it.
So that's why Reggie is in it. So Reggie and that lot are deciding it.
Can we have
Oh.
And not
can we have
Sakurai?
like Katamari Damacy in there? You know, like
Oh,
I'd
that'd
like
be
that.
cool.
That would be
So
super fun.
My thought process is Persona 5 will be coming to Switch because
Mhm.
that's kind of like a deal. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, there's
they've
no
said,
doubt.
We'll put them in Smash. You give them the game. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
There was rumors of it coming to Switch.
You see, the
Yeah.
thing about Persona 5 is it's the perfect game for the Switch. Because Persona 5, you do a lot of grinding, definitely on higher levels and things like that. And sometimes you just kind of want to jump on and do a little bit and then just continue on with your day.
Yeah, there it is again. Why the Switch is great for
Yeah.
stuff like that. Like, that's why I got through Pokemon so quick, because I could take it into work, and then I could play it when I'm in work. I'm like, when I've got time, and
Scott does his job without any interruptions. Scott's work. He
my
doesn't
job is 2
play-
hours of 2 hours of work and then nothing for 7. I can say they know I play games. Even my manager does. But like the I had something in my mouth, Jesus.
Your tongue.
That's what.
ahead.
Shut the fuck up. That's what I hate about PC and console games that require grinding, because that means you have to sit in the same spot doing the same thing. Whereas on Switch, you can take it with you and just do it while you've got the spare time, or do it when you're
Right
like
on
on
the
the
paper.
bus, or just something. And being able to have console grade gaming in a portable is just so fucking cool.
Dude, I can't wait for the Switch to become my JRPG machine with the new Fire Emblem coming out. And
And it's got loads of Final Fantasies as well on it.
I've got loads
we've
of
got
Final
we've got a
Fantasies,
Fire
the-
Emblem
the
game anywhere
Skya.
with Smash Bros. Let's be honest. Like,
Smash Bros
Dude.
is essentially a Fire Emblem at this
it basically
point.
is, yeah.
yeah,
Core
it's-
in main.
It started off.
Core in main.
It started off being the big man Kirby machine, and now it's.
Because Kirby is the protagonist.
Yeah,
Who would have saw that coming?
Who would have
Dude,
thought Sakurai's
Sakurai's
original,
Kirby is
original
Sakurai's
creation
baby,
would
you know?
Sakurai's like, my baby boy's gonna make
Yeah,
it.
he's gonna be the main character. There's nothing you fuckers can do about it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make
game,
up rules
bitch.
about Kirby that the fact is Warp Star just apparently transcends galaxies now. That's because I want it to, and Kirby's the best.
Dude, I don't know, dude. But for Kirby though, I don't mind, dude. Kirby's cute. As
I
like
love
as
Kirby.
a,
I'm not salty. I just wanted Wii Fit Training to be the main.
Of course you did.
that would have actually
Okay.
been really funny.
That
Like
would
you
have just caught everyone off guard.
DLC.
Just imagine the-
Wii Fit Trainer, the trainer board, the fucking Wii Fit balance board is DLC. Give it to me now. I want it.
Just imagine everybody else getting killed by the yellow light, and then Wii Fit trainers just fucking sprinting out of there. It's outrunning the
like
blue light.
fucking One Punch Man style, just the
Nah.
world's like exploding behind
you know
them.
when you know when you do a crouch animation for Wii Fit Training. If you haven't seen
through
this,
the push-up.
ladies and gentlemen, and he's doing the push up. If you watch that when they start walking, he just kind of hops, and I can just imagine that away from the
Just
the light
dodging the
beams,
lasers.
and he's just the laser beam goes over him. He just goes down into that position, and that would be the best.
Nah, it's the Wii Fit trainers stood there, the lasers coming out of them, and it just drops into a downward dog. The laser goes between, like underneath them,
It
and
ramps,
then they
it ramps
start
up its
hopping away.
back. It ramps up its back, and then just or just
then he
pulls
starts
out the
hopping
balance
away.
board, and then just deflects it with the balance board because that thing is godlike and it can take some fat
That's-
motherfuckers.
That thing was insane. It was so well built. The Wii Fit balance board. Like, I expected when I first got it
I was
to
expecting
be
A
Like-
Bluetooth set of scales.
Well, I expected it to have a bit of wobble to it, like it would measure your balance if you could
Oh.
balance it steady, but it didn't. It was just solid, and it was all weight sensors, and I was like, "What?" As a kid,
That
I
was like
didn't
a
know what
really
the fuck to
expensive
think.
bit of tech, wasn't it?
It
Like,
really was. Like that's what I love about Nintendo. Their tech is like next gen.
You say that, and then they gave us Wii Music.
You just forget that existed for now. 'Cause I got that. I bought that fucking game.
I
I traded it. I got it refunded same day and bought Rock Band 2.
Dude, I love the idea how like we're just like, oh, Nintendo has some great tech, and then I just remember earlier this year like they released a cardboard box that you make yourself.
That was
Yeah,
cool.
They released a £120 cardboard box.
I liked it.
Does it?
Yeah.
Like I've seen like the software on it looks really cool, but like I just for me I wouldn't
Well,
be able to
I
justify
liked it because who else did it?
that.
Everyone's playing it safe. Nintendo are throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks. And I like that sort of gusto. You know what I mean? The trying. Xbox and PlayStation 4 are just like Fortnite. Let's get Fortnite. And then Switch are like, yeah, we have Fortnite, but cardboard boxes that make you feel like a mech. Come on. Like the trying.
The piano that takes 8 hours to assemble. Come on.
I
mate.
like to
I
imagine
like that
that,
type. It's like why you buy Lego.
I like to
The
imagine that
fun is
Scott,
building it.
Yeah,
Scott
but
is
I
just
don't like
like-
having to. I don't like if I accidentally break the Lego that I have to pay another £80 to get that
Just
Lego
find some
again.
cardboard in your garden. It's fine.
I like
What are you
the way-
saying?
I'm not sure about you, Scott, but I don't keep cardboard in my
Why
garden.
not?
I mean, I know I'm from a rough area, but like,
Do you not have a bin in the garden, recycling bin?
no, I have a
Wait, you don't have a
burning bin.
recycling bin? You
I do
have a
recycling
burning bin?
We have a burning bin, yeah. Just anything that you can incinerate, you just chuck in the bin with the holes at the bottom, and you set fire to it.
Oh yeah, we had one of them back in the old house.
Oh.
I see. I'm not a
But
weird
we'd
person.
use it
Blair.
as
Don't-
like we'd use it
Well,
as like a
we're not-
bonfire to sit around.
yeah. I
We're
know.
not allowed to
drinking that, yeah.
burn anything in my country.
Really?
In your country?
Yeah, we're not allowed to burn.
You're not
Yeah,
allowed
so
to have like campfires or anything.
I
'cause that's
thought
what
you
it
live in
basically
North
is.
Korea.
You only get one day a year where you can have campfires, and that's bonfire night.
Oh, weird.
But everything else you're not allowed to. Like, if it's a tiny fire, you're allowed to have a tiny fire. But like, you can't burn shit.
Oh,
Yeah, you're just not allowed to do that.
nah, the UK is just like burn whatever the fuck you want. As long as you don't set your house on
People,
fire, it's
dogs. Nah, they
fine.
don't
Throw
care.
a dog in it.
It's as long as it's not a council property, they don't care. You can set your own house on fire.
That's a good point. Yeah.
As long as they
What
don't
was-
own it, they don't give two shits.
Blair, what were you saying anyway? You got cut off like twice and
Oh, what was I saying?
about Smash,
Oh,
I think. No, it was about Nintendo.
I
It was
forgot.
about Nintendo. About Lambo.
Oh yeah. No. I was just
Lamborghini.
imagining earlier that that you have the Lambo like over your head, like as you're saying, like you're making a mech, like you just like buy like 3 Lambos, and you just it makes it sound like it's an expensive car, like it makes it sound like a lot more exotic than it is.
Yeah, because it's Labo, not Lamborghini.
Lambo.
Labo. I said it wrong. It's my bad.
I just imagine you like getting 3 of them and just getting inside and getting stuck. Getting stuck inside.
I'd be so happy though. I'd be like, I've got to live my life as a mech now.
Have you
Well, like-
seen the Smash Me character? It's got
Yeah.
got the Labo outfit.
Does it?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can customize your Mii Brawler to have the Labo outfit with the VR style like headset thing they made, and
That
then
is
he's just got
actually
Joy-Cons
adorable.
in his hands, and he's just like punching people. It's cool. But I liked the steering wheel one that you could get, because you'd get the mini game with the Labo, which was like this, like you drive around, you do stuff, but you could hook it up to fucking Mario
Forza.
Kart.
Oh really?
Fuck off. You can up it up to Mario Kart, so you've got like an actual steering wheel to play with, and it's just like mini projects, and that's what I like about it, is just being able to build it. Like the process is building it and being able to use it and being like, whoa, it fucking works, and then you know the inside and out of how it worked. It's sort of like entry level engineering, like very basic, but
Did I guess
you know, it's
like
teaching
with
kids
this like
that
they,
type of shit.
yeah, I guess they're like if you're honest about it, they're hitting their demographic. Because for me, when I saw it, I was just like, that's not really for me. But now hearing you get so excited about it, I'm just like, shit, okay, all right.
You
I
see, like my
understand it now.
perspective though,
I
like it
understand,
makes sense,
yeah.
doesn't it?
I mean, I'm not gonna buy it, but
Yeah,
Neither am I,
yeah,
but, you
neither
know.
am I, but you
I'm
do
not
I'm only
Wait,
spending 80 quid on.
Wait, hold on
I'm
a
not-
second. Do you not even own the Labo?
No,
Mr. This
I've watched
man.
plenty of videos on it. I'm not spending 80 quid on a bit of cardboard.
I've got better things to do with my money than to spend it on cardboard, to be perfectly honest with you. But yeah, going back to Smash Bros. How's everyone finding their mains?
I love my main.
Well, I've got a new main
You do?
since. Well, because
Pac-Man.
I didn't really play 4, the one on Wii U.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't know all the new characters. The last one I played properly was Brawl on Wii.
Mm-hmm.
So my main on that was Sonic and Link, which then they reworked for 4 and 5.
Mhm.
Like, Sonic plays really differently now. It's strange. So I had to find a new main, and I tried, like, Corrin was a new character that I'd never played before. I gave her a go, and my god,
I really like Corrin.
I fucking love playing her. She is so fun. Especially her side B, where she, like, sticks the thing in the floor, and then you can pick a direction of which to kick from. It's like, that's just...
That is a
being
really
able to
cool
psych
mechanic.
people out and be like, yay, see ya. Like, I love that shit. Like, I need to get better as her. And Diddy. I need to
Oh,
get good at
Diddy-
Diddy.
Diddy's
Shove him
like-
a
Get
monkey
out of
nuts.
here! Get out of here with that.
Dude, Diddy
My-
is
with my
too
monkey nuts.
fucking strong. Dude, Diddy's ultimate smash is literally like you press
I
your
don't even need
ultimate
to aim
smash,
it.
and then like at the end of it, you don't hit anybody, but he'll just pick someone. He'll just be like, this random person here is going off the
He's like, this
fucking
bitch
map.
getting fucked.
Yeah, like
with my
it's
monkey
so
nuts.
annoying. It's
Great. It's so good.
I think I find the best smash though is the large yoga pose.
That's so bad.
It's
That's
dude.
like as bad as the the Mii Sword Fighter smash. They're just like so easily avoidable unless you're at the edge of the screen.
But then, like, you say that, but the amount of times that we all forget that we have the big one that comes out.
No, I always remember it. It's just if you are stuck in the little ones, you can't get out. But
yeah.
most of the time, you can get out of the little ones. But the best smash
Oh,
is Villager and Isabel.
that's
Because you just
exactly
build
it,
them a motherfucking house.
dude.
Yeah.
You fucking killed them with crippling debt. Like 100%. That is how it's done, and that is
I
why
wish
Isabel is my fucking main, dude.
I wish that was like Villager or Isabel's one. Like Tom Nook comes out and just puts just goes to hand you
He's
a
like, "Pay your
uniform and
fucking
you start
taxes."
crying and then it's like
No, you see, I like to think of it a little bit of a different way. If you say you're going to kill him with debt, I would say Isabel is a complete and utter masochist who just likes to bury people under foundations of houses.
That's also true.
That's
Like-
terrifying.
I mean, the villager's already a psychopath as it is. Let's be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Have you seen that moveset, dropping trees? And well, Scott's favourite thing to do is have a tree drop.
You playing as Villager is fucking awful and I hate you for it. Like,
Sorry.
for anyone who wants to know, Alex's playstyle is sit at the edge of the map, either firing projectiles or planting trees.
Hey, okay, you got to keep the world green, like Kermit the Frog. And
You can destroy him in a 1v1, but in a 4-player smash, he's got an advantage because he doesn't get focused because people forget he's there because he just sort of stays at the edge and fires shit. Where everyone else is fighting losing stocks, he's just sort of stood there like with a tree, like what's going on?
You
And
guys
until
want
we
to
all
fight?
notice,
Get over
and we
here
all
and
have-
hang my tree,
comes over
buddy.
near me, and I just chop down the tree on you, and then because you're at like 95%, the tree just instantly one-shots you.
Well, it's like until we all realize and call a truce, and then just force all of his stocks out. 'Cause
When,
we're
when,
a
the,
team.
when the truce comes out, Alex knows that he's fucked up because we all just
Yeah.
kind of stop and we're just like, he's got free stocks.
It's like Alex is playing Wii Fit training like a bitch again. Get
Wow.
him.
I wish Owen had a good mic. We could have got him on the podcast.
Dude,
Unfortunately,
good.
though, my
Hopefully
my
we
issue
can.
with Wii Fit Trainer is there is no other way to play Wii Fit Trainer. Unless, I mean, I'm getting better
Yeah,
at the
you
edge
can.
guarding.
Considering
Because-
I battered you as Wii Fit trainer. Like,
You
what?
we don't talk about this
Every
in the
time-
podcast, Scott.
He's trying to become a Wii Fit trainer, mate, and I very rarely play Wii Fit trainer. And we were just having a few 1v1s, and he was like, 1v1 me, Wii Fit trainer. I was like, all right, okay. I beat him, and he was like, oh, best 2 out of 3. I beat him again. And he was like, all right, fuck this, and went offline. And then we came back to it a few days later, and I was like, all right. He was like, rematch, let's go. Rematched him. I beat him. Then I beat him again.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. When has video games ever been my strong point?
That's a good point. You weren't much of a video gamer. You were an ocean boy.
Ocean man, take him by the
Take me
hand,
by the
take
hand,
him
lead
to
me
the land.
land.
That
I
you
am a retired
understand.
athlete
We
turned
sang every
gamer,
episode.
which is we can talk about in another episode.
Yeah, we'll
Yes.
save that. It's
We'll
its
have-
own.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
have that
we'll talk
interview. Like, I've got like a lot of questions for you. For the next
Alex's.
episode.
Oh hell yeah!
Special background.
Nani?
Yes.
He likes the water. He's a frog.
He's become one with the water. Many
Did this
say...
influence? Sorry, go on. I had my own background going
Yeah,
on.
actually, wait. Let's just say both our backgrounds at the same time and hope they connect.
Okay.
He loves the water.
Did
He
his
really
background
does.
influence his new name?
Yes.
Find out
Find
next
out
week.
next time on the Watercast.
Well, it's not next week. It'll be a few weeks down the line. But you know what I mean.
yeah, no worries. This is the Smash episode, right, boys?
Was it?
What is your second main in Smash?
Second main.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, actually, I need a minute. I've been quite one-trick ponying while I'm learning Corin.
Ah,
I don't. I guess a Little Mac would be mine.
you're pretty good at Little Mac, actually.
I really enjoyed Pac-Man and Mega Man. They were fun.
I mean,
Well, I wouldn't call him my
Lucario is
main.
always just a character I can pick up and play, and it's fine because it's Lucario.
I like
But-
Lucario.
I mean, again, I've had the same issue with Scott as I never played Smash 4. All I did was play Brawl. And Lucario got a big change.
He got a fucking nerf.
Yeah,
It
he was
sucks.
very strong in Brawl, and then he got nerfed to shit in 4. And then he's kind of been brought back up a little bit, but he's still not on what he used to be in Brawl.
Well, I've noticed with a lot of characters that have counters or parries, the window is a lot smaller than it was in Brawl.
Yeah.
Brawl,
I
it's
don't
so
know.
easy
Have
to
you
land.
have you seen how big the counter window for Little Max is? That
Yeah,
is
but
actually insane.
He
has like
needs it
no
'cause he's got no air
survivability
game.
though. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Like-
second he's off stage, that's it. That's the end of his match. Like, he needs more power,
Mm-hmm.
and it makes sense. But with like Lucario, his counter window is tiny. Same with Ike. Ike it's not tiny. It's just smaller than Brawl. So I still haven't learned the timings because I'm still in this Brawl mindset.
Yeah.
Because we started playing a fuck ton of that, didn't we? Like a few months back, because
Oh,
we
yeah.
were like super
On-
hyped about the
yeah,
Smash
yeah, yeah.
Ultimate announcement.
Legit ways of doing it, Mr. FBI man.
Well, we all have Wii's, don't we? So like we just hooked them all
Yeah.
together, and funny enough,
We went,
it actually
we
worked.
all went round Scott's house. We just plugged them all into the same TV, and it worked
Played
somehow.
4-player split screen. Yep.
Yeah,
4 players,
with
script
four-
scheme. Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's definitely how we did it.
like, yeah, it's like I don't really have a second like Toon Link. I've always been a huge Toon Link boy. He's my always like if I've got like a level, like I did all of my character grinding with Toon Link just because I knew his moveset, and I did like classic mode a few times as Toon Link and normal Link, and I want to unlock someone like that in World of Light. I just haven't played. I've played like 20 minutes of World of Light and nothing else.
I can't stand it.
Really?
I really don't like it. It's
I liked it, but I just haven't dedicated time to it yet.
I'll be honest, it gets better.
Does it?
Like,
Yeah,
You-
because
I felt that when I first picked it up. I thought, oh, this is kind of just a bit boring.
at the
really.
beginning, it's quite daunting, innit? It's like, I've got to do all of this with Kirby.
Yeah.
And Kirby's good, but I'm not a fan of the playstyle.
There we go.
and then-
That's my other character, isn't it? Down B to victory.
Oh yeah, you were Kirby. You don't play Kirby as much now, so we let you off.
No,
'Cause
but
that's all you used to fucking play in Brawl, but now you play it very occasionally, very rarely, so it's fine.
occasionally you'll get the down B to victory.
You need to learn Greninja, man.
I am learning Greninja. That was what I
Greninja's
was
fun.
going to come
That's
on to
another
say.
character I really like. When I 0%ed you as Greninja.
That was not. I didn't enjoy that. I'll be honest. I did not
We
enjoy that.
genuinely just started, and I just teleported under him like 3 times, and he went off the stage right as he was alive for like 3 seconds.
Oh, dude.
It was
just like-
awful.
Greninja's the only character that I haven't unlocked in the entire game, and I just can't
great.
beat him. Like I'm there with my main fucking Mr. Game & Watch, and I just can't fucking beat him.
Because
Yeah,
you
Mr.
can't hit
Game
him with a
Watch
big
isn't
fat
great
9.
for
No, Mr. Game & Watch is the best character in
no
Smash.
for Greninja.
Dude, when I hit him with that 9, dude, he's gonna get it, dude. I just need to hit him with that 9. I swear. No, I've unlocked nearly everybody with Isabelle, but Isabelle just gets destroyed by Greninja, so I'm like Mr. Game & Watch now.
Isabel's so cool.
Isabelle's
I want
so
to learn
good.
her so bad.
All you have to do is go
She's
fishing,
just
my dude.
difficult. Because I'm aggro. My fight, like, that's why I love, like, Link, and I love Corin. I love getting in the fight with Isabelle. You've got to plant your little I
You
can't remember what
like
they're called.
It's a lot more my
Droids.
sort of play style.
You gotta plant your droids. You gotta leave your fishing rod and then catch people with it. And like, I'm not an old bait and switch boy. Like, because you're only meant to like plant your droid, fishing rod out, reel someone into the droid, and then you get fucking biffed.
not all the time. Not all the time that works. It's
That's
more
like one of the moves, but
I
like,
believe,
you know what I mean.
yeah, I believe like a lot of people like when you fish them in, they get like a bit of invincibility frames when you throw them.
Yeah,
so
they get 2 frames of invincibility, so that if you mess it up, you mess it up. However, the best way that I found to use Isabel, especially in online play, is the stop sign that stops people instantly.
Yeah.
You can put that out midair, so you can get someone off stage and hit them with that.
fuck.
But it is very difficult to hit. However, it does work, and it is the most satisfying thing in the entire world to hit someone with a stop sign and just watch them just go down like a sack of bricks.
Dude, it's just it's so good.
She's a fantastic. I'm so glad they added her.
Yeah, like actually, yeah,
Like,
they could have like
it
of the
caught
new
me
characters.
so off guard when they announced it.
We were all sitting there watching it, the E3, and I just hear Scott just start screaming.
Well, because my initial thought was new Animal Crossing.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah. I
then
think that was
then it was
everybody's
like-
thought at that time.
And then it was like Isabel's like, I'm in Smash, and I was like, oh, but yay!
Yeah.
and then they showing fucking Tom Nook all depressed, like in his dark room, like, and it's like Animal Crossing 2019. I was just like, yeah! I'm so excited.
Really,
Oh,
Animal Crossing. I've never liked Animal Crossing. Well, not to say that I never liked it. I just
What?
never played. I never really played one enough.
Don't
No.
you dare blaspheme!
No, I've never
You
really
would
played
love
one.
Animal Crossing.
Really?
You would 100% adore it. It's just charming, fun, and cute, and we could get all the lads around, get us all going fishing. Oh boy, you're gonna love it.
See, like,
Oh, I
well,
can't
when it
believe
comes
you've
out,
never played.
when it comes out on Switch, let's all fucking hang out together
We
in
are
Animal
all-
Crossing Town.
All gonna come to my town of Scare, and I'm calling it Scare because I've always called my town Scare from when I first played it on GameCube.
Really?
I don't know why, because I liked scary stuff as a kid, not like. I was just trying to think of something like a cool town, like Scare, blah blah blah.
My skin.
These wounds,
I called
they
it
will
Scare.
not heal.
I called my town Scare, and my brother called his town Coolio.
Now that's DLC I want to see in Smash.
It was fucking great.
I want Coolio the rapper in Smash.
Coolio,
please.
please come on to Smash.
Like,
I want
can we
Pepsi
have
Man
him?
in Smash.
Okay, no, stop it.
No. Pepsi Man.
Pepsi Man.
I
How
want
good
to be
would that be?
Captain Falcon Echo.
It should be.
Yeah.
Like, don't like. I think Kieran mentioned this. If you watch my banter series, he's in a few of that. He mentioned wouldn't everyone who plays Smash appreciate Echo packs, like just DLC characters that are just different characters, but they're Echo fighters for people. So, like you said, like in this pack, you could get Pepsi Man as a Captain Falcon Echo, or you could get like Silver for Sonic, or like you just get
Shadow
like
for Sonic
a
and all
collection.
that sort of stuff.
Shadow as a trophy though.
It
so-
really depends though. Like how far can they go with these? You know, like because they've
Only
got
just a few packs and they're cheap, like, you know what I mean? Because they're Echo Fighters, they don't need to worry about like animations or like tweaking, like and creating an entire new moveset. They just tweak a current one. It's not as much work as making a whole new character. It's still work, but it's not the level
not
of
as bad,
making a new
yeah.
character and balancing the whole thing. Like, I could see that. I'd appreciate that.
It,
You know
it
what I mean?
depends
Like-
on the type of model though. Because if it was recolors and things like that, that just wouldn't be for me. You know?
No, that's what I mean. It wouldn't be. It'd be new characters, but they're just Echo Fighters for other people.
Okay.
Like recolors, because they've already got
Okay,
recolors.
yeah.
Like that's your colored. You pick your skin, don't you?
Mm.
I mean, like you could, like you'll get an Echo Fighter for Captain Falcon, which is Pepsi Man, and Pepsi Man's part of this bundle with other characters that do the same. If you know what I mean. Like just sort of simple stuff like that. Like Knuckles is a playable character
Nipples the
for
enchilada.
Sonic, or like. I can't think of any more examples. It'd be kind of hard to think of any.
See,
But
yeah, it goes into the thing of just like, you know, like these are just kind of skins, you know? Like
Yeah.
I don't
well, that's
know.
what I mean. They wouldn't be expensive.
Yeah, but I don't know if I like the whole Echo Fighter thing. You know?
I do.
I know,
My thought process
I don't
would
know.
be because I have a feeling this is, well, judging from the Switch, what do they call them? Nintendo Directs. That's it.
Yeah.
Nintendo the last Nintendo Direct before Smash Bros came out, the way Sakurai ended it was this is going to be the last game that, well, certainly he fronts, or even the last Smash game, because the way that he'd handed over the direction of all the new characters to be added are done by Nintendo heads now and not him. I have a feeling it's going to be a lot of DLC that's going to come.
So, like, I was thinking something similar. Like, the reason it's called Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is because it's the definitive edition that they'll just keep building upon with expansions.
It's a bit like Rainbow Six Siege.
Yeah, exactly. We'll have years. Each year you'll get.
So you think it's going to be like a season pass each year, just like of
I reckon,
characters?
Yeah. That's why this is the Fighters Pass, and we'll get another like.
And then you get the
Pass
Echo
next
Then
year.
you get the Echo Pass, and then you'll get something like game passes. So like you'll have a group of characters from each sort of games and stuff like that, and just build on from there. I would love that.
I would dig that. 100%.
If they had that game pass. Oh, that's a good idea. Nintendo, Reggie, hire
that's why
me.
I was thinking about it as well, but they didn't talk about that. But maybe it's because it wasn't decided fully. Maybe they wanted to see the reception of Smash, to see if there's a big enough community to keep developing the game. And now that they've seen everyone's like, fucking Smash!
Yeah,
they're going to actually...
Yeah, that's the thing, though, because, like, you know how you have, like, a lot of people who are just like, I'm Melee only, or I'm Brawl only and shit like that, and I'm Wii U only and stuff. Like...
We had no Brawl only.
No one was Brawl
really?
only. No one
No,
was Wii U only.
Brawl was the worst Smash, apparently.
Really?
It is AIDS.
Dude, we were basically Brawl only, so...
We were, yeah, but we're the only 4 people that play. Well,
we weren't comp boys. That's why.
Oh,
It's not good on comp because you had the random trips and stuff like that. It was really dumb.
Oh, that's actually a good point as well. Like, you wonder how good this is gonna do in esports, right? It's like the fighting game community is like
to see the pros.
massive, right? Yeah, but like, is it gonna be the pros from the original games, like Melee and things like that? Or
It'll be the pros from Wii U.
you think so? Yeah.
Like, I don't think Melee pros will move over.
They won't. They will keep with Melee.
It's too different.
Okay.
Melee is
because they've added like air dodges, perfect parries. Like there's too much dynamic in contrast to Melee. Melee is very bare bones, but ridiculously technical when you
figure
learn
it
it. Yeah.
Yeah, some of the stuff you just watch some of the competitive tournaments for it, and that is absolutely insane.
It's terrifying
for Melee or for Wii U.
For Melee,
okay,
Melee, yeah.
You just watch any of the Fox gameplay.
Oh, fuck that shit where they have like animation cancels and all this.
That is absolutely like it's beautiful to watch, but it's also terrifying to watch.
It is fucking terrifying.
Like that was my issue because I used to play a lot of Dota. I don't play it anymore, but that was like when I watched the internationals and all that sort of stuff. The plays that you see from there is absolutely insane because it's a game that is known to have a massive skill curve to it, and you start off and it's just
just MOBAs in general. So
but like people say League's an easier game to pick up than Dota, but I mean people
they all have their own little.
I feel like
things,
League is easier to pick up. It's more user friendly, definitely, but both of them have their learning curves, and they're both ridiculously steep, and I can't stand them.
Well, you see, that's the thing
not
with
a
like
MOBA
the
man.
learning curves on MOBAs just in general. I
Yeah.
don't think. Here's the thing. I don't think there's as big of a learning curve as you think. I generally think it's just more of a community thing, where like it's very hard to determine someone's skill in a toxic environment. And MOBAs are kind of one of those things that breed toxicity, but
they're a cesspit. Let's be honest, they are an absolute cesspit.
Oh yeah, MOBAs are awful for. I don't know. That definitely is a factor, but it's still also a fact of how much is going on in the middle of a MOBA.
True.
Like in the middle of a game of a MOBA, there is so much you've got to know, and there's so much you've got to keep on top of. I used to play League, and I learned the game. I learned it when I was playing it. I knew all the items I needed for each character. I knew like the builds. I knew what stats to focus, when to push for jungle and push for buffs. I took a break for like half a year, went back, and it was a completely different game.
Oh,
I had that issue with Dota.
That's just MOBAs are constantly evolving, and you've got to stick on it, or you're getting left in the dirt. And that's what I hate about them.
Because when I just because
Mad.
the way that Dota used to work, they used to have like an update come out every 6 months that would completely change the game and little patches here and there to fix it.
Yeah.
But when I stopped playing the game, they introduced bi-weekly updates.
Oh, Jesus.
And so now, literally, I try and pick it back up again, and I can't.
For the players who like play it every day, though, that's a good thing.
That's a dream come true.
That's
Yeah.
great because like they're getting new updates, they're getting new characters added, and all that
You can
sort of
only
stuff.
play a game so much.
There's been 3 characters added since I stopped playing, and the time that I was playing through Dota, the whole I've got about 3K hours in that game now.
Oh Jesus
which is-
Christ, dude!
Yeah, I know. It kind of proves the amount of hours that I've pumped into that game. There was about in about the 4 years that I played it, there was only about 6 characters added, and the fact they've added 3 in the space of a year
That's nuts.
was absolutely insane to me. The fact I can't play any of them. But,
Yeah.
I stick to my good old favours, but yeah, and that's
That's what I'm hoping from Smash.
yeah. I'm hoping they're going to keep updating it, and to be honest, they you look at the Wii U DLC, they were still releasing characters years down the line.
Yeah. Well, it's like, I hope Nintendo treat Smash as a competitive game, because it even benefits us, like, more casual. We're not, like, fully casual with the game, because we learn characters, and we don't really just
Yeah.
play it every now and then. We play it quite a good amount. We're, like, sort of semi-casual, semi-competitive.
Yeah.
I can't go full competitive, because I'm an angry boy when I'm competitive. But,
That is
mean,
100%
you've heard me, haven't
true.
you?
Yeah, we'll one stream
Me
we'll just
on
have to
fucking
play the
Fortnite or
game and just
PUBG.
hear Scott screaming constantly.
I just
on PUBG
I
or
just hate
Fortnite
this,
or, like-
Isabel. Why is she? What? Stop using the fishing pole.
oh, you boys haven't heard me on CS.
Oh,
'Cause I'm-
I've heard you, and it's absolutely terrifying.
But I'm hoping they treat Smash like a competitive game. You know, with
Yeah.
updates, tweaking everything, adding up like fixes, and adding more characters and more like stage tweaks, and just keep evolving the game
Yeah,
to
they
follow
did it
with the
Wii,
competitive
so I
meta.
don't see why
because
they wouldn't do it again.
yeah, well, it's just I hope they fully dedicate to it. Because look how long League of Legends has been going.
Oh yeah.
It's one game. Well, Dota, never mind. Dota's been longer.
Dota's been around for centuries.
Well,
And I
Dota's
hope-
been around for
It
a
started off
while,
as a
but
mod.
like the biggest thing with Dota is that like it was a mod originally for Warcraft 3, right?
yeah, the Warcraft mod.
But like I do think like in terms of new Dota, which is Dota 2, League of Legends has just had a lot more room to grow than Dota at that point in time.
Yeah,
There's still
because,
like
I mean,
I think the better good
Dota's
games,
pulling
but-
away from the Warcraft lore constantly. So all the characters it adds is at the moment they've been adding characters that have only been from Warcraft, and that's their issue. Whereas League can just kind of make anything they want.
Yeah.
Can just sort of be like, oh, this thing's in the world, we promise.
This is totally legit. Like, yeah, this floating eye monster. Yeah, that's a thing now.
Velcars or whatever his name is.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
Velcars.
thing.
Oh my god.
Uh,
Tentacle man.
yeah, and now we've got the little animal in the scout hat.
Oh, NECA? Oh, wait,
frozen-
Timo.
My main.
or NECA.
Timo.
Timo.
Yeah,
oh,
that throws
Teemo.
mushrooms about, and
I love
but
Teemo.
like with Dota, they have that whole. There's a huge amount of lore behind it, which I mean, no one ever reads unless you're.
Well, like they put the law in on League, but because it's a whole new world that wasn't established beforehand, they can just write it as they go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And introduce a new character and be like, "Oh, they're from the far off land of who gives a fuckistan." Like they can just
That's the thing with Dota. They've done that now. They've just started to pull characters out of the
they have
out
to
of their
because
arse.
what's WoW doing?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, what's Warcraft doing? Fuck
Well,
all.
like they can't associate themselves with Warcraft anymore because they're not with
No,
Warcraft.
they got
Oh, yeah.
sued. They got fined. They had to change all the names. of the characters.
Oh yeah, true.
Windrunner used to be Wind Ranger, and many. I can go on for hours about that game, but you know.
Dude, it's great.
True
like,
enough,
just
yeah.
we should have
I
a.
forgot it was it's Valve and Blizzard. It's a completely different team.
Yeah.
Smash.
Yeah, we're getting off topic of Smash here,
Yeah,
right.
Smash Bros.
Right. Let's move back to Smash.
but you know what? I think it's time we get off and
Oh.
smash each other, boys.
Are you guys ready to smash each other? It is. Oh, it's
I'm
been an
down to
hour and 10
smash.
minutes.
It's-
Whoops.
Yeah, right.
Whoops.
I was
This has
tabbed out of my software and I clicked on it. I was like, oh hello.
Oh my god,
that
was rough.
Well then, Frog
Well.
Boy, it's been lovely having you.
Yeah, man.
it's been nice to have you guys. I mean,
Where can they all
thank-
find you?
where can you find me? You can find me over at twitch.tv/ShottyFroggy. A YouTube channel is in the creation at the moment.
We'll
which
throw that
is
in the description at some point once it gets made.
Yeah,
If not, you'll be on another episode. You'll find it then.
Twitter and all that sort of stuff. At the moment, I just do run the ShottyFroggy Twitch channel, which will hit and miss at the moment, but is plans to come back striking full force in the new year.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude.
That's me
So
too.
I'm getting everything set up, ready to go. So I'm just
We're
doing
all-
my.
We're all gonna be striving in New Year, aren't we, boys?
Exactly. We've
Yeah.
all got fucking work to do. That's just how it's gonna
Yeah,
be.
we need Captain Woke.
Captain Woke
fucking
is
get
gonna,
us all
is gonna
into
become
order.
a thing, dude. We're gonna have to sit down and have a private writer's room for that.
Blair,
Yeah?
where can people find you?
Oh, well. Well, people can find me in many different places. They can find me at my house at twitch.tv/Blairlex.
At my house at gives full address.
At my
You can
house
contact
and
me
over
at
Ireland. At twitch.tv/Blairlex, youtube.com/Blairlex, or you can find me over at Twitter, where I should post occasionally at twitter.com/BlairlexMyDude, as well as Instagram the same, BlairlexMyDude. And also, that's around it. But what about, hold
Hell.
on, what about you?
What? Me? Little old me?
Little old you?
Well, you can find me on YouTube, Twitch, Instagram. I'm trying to think of the ones that are just Scottscy. I'm trying to just think of the ones that are Scottscy. So YouTube, Twitch, and Instagram at Scottscy. That's SCOTTSCY. And I'm also on Twitter as ScottscyYT. So yeah,
And that's,
give us all a follow.
There's many
can
places
listen
where
to
you
this
can find us. All the information will be in the description. Or if you're not on youtube.com, you'll find us.
And links to all of our Discords are also down there as well.
Indeed.
but they're
Join
also...
Shotsticky, top line of the description. Hell yeah.
Anyway, everybody, you can find us on YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, and SoundCloud. So we're everywhere you want us to be.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you all so much for
Have
listening.
you
Thank
in your
you,
ear holes.
Alex, ShottyFroggy, for joining us again.
No worries.
It's been a
pleasure.
good time.
It's been a pleasure coming on.
We'll
here,
have you
guys.
again
Dude,
for
we
that
will have you
backstory.
I'm
Oh
quite
my
excited
God.
for the backstory episode.
The rise of ShottyFroggy. So
You make it sound like my bloody YouTube career or something.
I said goodbye.
And with that, everybody, we will see you guys again. Goodbye.
Love you.
Mwah.
Ta-ra. We did it.